Hi everyone, this is Professor Mayunger and you are watching ERUDIRE Plus, the professional CAD/CAM solution provider. Let's get started.
Hello viewers, this is our 20th exercise and we're gonna model this one using Autodesk Fusion 360. You can see different views are available. This is the front one, this is top, and this is the side view. And this one is actually S21. And it is evident from the drawing that it is better to start with the front view. And initially we'll make one half of the model and that will be mirrored with respect to the central axis or central line. Then from right view, we'll make a slot at the top position. It will be a rectangle of length 7.5 and breadth 4 mm that will be cut throughout this material. And later on, from the top view, we can provide these circular holes at specific locations, and also we can provide fillets, right? And here in this case, one very important thing is, like, after making this initial sketch, if we make offset distance of 1 mm, in that case we'll not have control over the second fillet, right? So we'll not complete the fillet part initially, we'll make the fillet part manually, right? So without wasting time, let us start our modeling using Autodesk Fusion 360, right? First of all, we need to create a new design, and that can be saved by the name of exercise 20, and that one can be saved to a specific folder by the name of Fusion. Let us save this one. You can see exercise 20 is saved. Now we need to start from here, sketch, and as I told before, it will be started with the front view. So starting a sketch on front plane, and as this one is a symmetric object, we need to create one construction line or reference line, or you can say center line also. So starting with the center line, change the line type from here to construction. Right, now we need to change the line type from construction to solid, and initially we have to make some arcs. So creating arc, it will be center point arc. Initially we'll make the sketch without any specific dimensions. We will provide specific dimensions later on, right? Now we need to come down to a specific depth, and again we need to move horizontally, right? Now we can provide smart dimension to this one. So dimensions, this one will be having radius of 6.5 mm, and this one will be 8.5 mm. Again, this horizontal distance also will be 8.5 mm. This is met. Now we need to offset this one with a specific length of 1 mm. So starting offset and select the sketch. This is offset by a distance of 1 mm. Done. So before making offset, we are not making the fillet, because in that case we will not have control over the fillet, right? And both the fillets will be having radius 2 mm. Starting fillet from here, and this one is radius 2 mm. And again we need to find a fillet. Here in this case, this one also will have fillet radius of 2 mm. Now we need to complete this line with a straight line. So starting with line, let us join this one. It's complete. Now we need to make a mirror of this one with respect to the central axis, right? So create mirror. Let us select all the lines. Selected. Now we need to select the mirror line. Selected. Done. Object is made. You can see all the sketch color is black. That means the dimensions are fully defined. Now we can finish the sketch, and that to be extruded to a specific depth, right? Let us see the drawing, how much to be extruded. You can see here this will be extruded to a depth of 6 mm, right? So starting with extrusion, and let us select that profile, And from direction, we can select symmetric, and from distance, we are selecting whole length, and depth of extrusion will be 6 millimeter. And this is a new body done. You can see this is the model. Now at the four corners, we need to provide some fillets of radius 2 millimeter. So let us select this specific edges. By control, we can select multiple edges. Just rotate this one. Now we have to provide a fillet radius of 2 millimeter. Done. The object is made, right? So from side view, we need to cut one slot from this location. So again, we need to start sketching. And in this case, we need to start from right view. Select the right plane. And here we need to provide a rectangle. And that rectangle will be symmetric with respect to the central axis here. So we need to draw one construction line again, starting with the line, and change the line type from here to construction line. Construction line is made. Now change the line type to solid again, starting with the rectangle. Initially we'll make a rectangle arbitrarily, and later on we'll provide the smart dimension to this one, right? So let us check the dimensions of the rectangle. It can be viewed from right side, right? So it is a rectangle of length 7.5 millimeter and breadth 4 millimeter, and from down it will be at a distance of 8.5 millimeter. So smart dimension, this distance is 8.5 millimeter. Again, this one is 7.5 millimeter. This one will be 4 millimeter. This one should be symmetric with respect to the central axis. So we can select the symmetric condition, and it will be symmetric with respect to the central axis. Done. You can see the drawing is fully defined. So we can finish the sketch and that material to be removed, right? So starting with extrusion, and from direction we can select symmetric, and distance it will be all, and we're removing this material, so operation is cut. Okay, done. Now again we need to provide a specific hole at this location. So select the specific plane and let us start sketching on that plane. We need to provide a circle at any specific location. Initially we'll provide the circles at any arbitrary location. Done. Now we need to provide smart dimension to this one. For that, let us see the specific drawing. You see the circle is having diameter of 3 millimeter. 2 circles to be provided at the base, and you can see the distance. Here it will come down by 3 millimeter, and from here it will be 2.75 millimeter. So horizontally it will move by 2.75 millimeter and vertically 3 millimeter, and diameter also 3 millimeter. So we can start smart dimension. Horizontal distance is 2.75 millimeter and vertical distance will be 3 millimeter. Done. And we need to put the diameter of this one also 3 millimeter. The drawing is fully defined, so we can finish the sketch and that to be cut, right? So starting with extrusion, and let us select the specific area, and we can change the direction of extrusion to downwards, and from distance we can make it all. In operation it is cut, so material will be removed, right? Is done. And the same thing to be done on the left hand side also, and it can be done using mirror. So create mirror, and in this case the features to be mirrored. So selecting features, and can select the specific features also. That means the hole to be selected. Selected the hole. Now we need to select the mirror plane. The mirror plane will be the right plane. Selected. Okay, done. This is the complete model. Now to provide the appearance, let us hit A, and it will be metallic. Let us provide polish brush. Okay, so this is our model, right? This is a very simple model, and while modeling this one, we started with the front view. We created one half of the model, and that was mirrored with respect to the central axis or center line. After sketching the front view, that was extruded to a depth of 6 mm. Next to that, we have provided one rectangular sketch on the right plane. Material was also removed through extrusion. And finally, from top side, we have created some circles on this plane at a specific location, and that material was removed through extrusion. And again, these 4 fillets were provided at the 4 corners. Okay, so with this one we conclude our 20th exercise. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you again. Bye.
If you like this video, please subscribe and share. And if you have any kind of doubts, please write to me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you again. Bye.